Unless we can take it back a little bit. It's kind of close. Anyway, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Sue. Back with another video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You already know what time it is, man. We here, we here, we here. We are here. Alright, we are here, we are here. Maybe I gotta just start doing it the other way, bro. Just start doing it the other way. Yeah, that makes more sense. We're gonna start doing it the other way, man. Alright. Everything look cool right now. What up, y'all? Let's talk about it. Hope everything going good with you. Night, in the morning and all that. If you had to run errands, man, I hope everything going good with you. Let's hear. We are here, baby. We are here. Let's go. Let's go. Deion Sanders. I ain't hard to find. It's your boy Sue. I'm your host, Sue. Scope Buffs. All right. We here to talk about the Cleveland Browns. Our boy Shedeur. All right. Some people believe he was done wrong in the OTAs because he only got 9 reps. He only got a couple reps. Everybody else got more reps. We're going to talk about that. And they had a little fun today. Okay. They had a little fun today. They went on a cooking. They had a little cook-off. Okay, the Cleveland Browns had a little cook-off today. I think it was all rookies. I think it was all no. I think it was everybody. I don't know. No, I think it was everybody, but it might have been all rookies that had a cook-off. But anyway, we gonna talk about it, y'all. All right, before we get to the OTAs and everybody, you know, certain people talking about Shedeur still not high on him. A lot of other people starting to come around. Before we talk about that, let's talk about the cook-off, man. Let's talk about the cook-off, all right? So they out there having fun. They out there bonding. Okay, let's go here. They out there having fun. They out there bonding, and I'm loving it. It's a good thing. So let's go. Let's go to here you go right here. All right. As you see, our boy out there, the Cleveland Browns having a bonding moment. Everybody cooking. Our boy chefing up. Okay, our boy out there chefing up. Everybody get to have their little dishes they make. All right. Boom. All right. Let me see. There's some more. There's some more of them. They go another one.
Who gifted them? Miss Tiffany. She legendary. Appreciate it. Hey, bro. Hey, 10 gifted. We got 10 gifted. Said legendary. It's not a clone. Say it, Shedeur. Bring 45 back, bro. They rocking with it. Show them something, bro. Look what y'all in there, bro.
See what I'm saying? He ended up winning an award too. Let me see if I can find that. He ended up winning a cooking award. He won a cooking award. I don't know where it's at. Let me see. Here they go on the bus on the way there. Here go on the bus on the way there.
Let's get to 35,000 subs, 35,000 followers. And Shedeur will drop a new song. A new song. Okay. Well, let me flip mine like a safari It's the winner. If you got a bucket hat on, you know what that means. It's the winner hat.
All right.
Pull up on us at Ball and Wild. Let's come take a picture of Shedeur. Come quick.
Another one.
Come quick.
They out there having fun. They having the ball, baby.
We're in one white van and one black square van. Follow us back to the stadium, please hurry. One van in my hand. Shedeur's in a black van next to the window. Aiden, bro, knock his hat, dude's hat, bro. We not disrespecting Shedeur. This is Shedeur, bro. This is Shedeur, bro. Come on, don't disrespect Shedeur, bro.
Look at that. Bonding.
Ran out of gas.
Oh, you literally ran out of gas.
Yeah.
Shedeur, we got a problem.
What's the problem?
You're about to burn your chicken's well done.
But I like my chicken well done.
All right, and it's perfect.
Like for me, when I cook, just nowhere near done.
You like it crispy.
Yeah.
All right, let's let it roll, right? What's happening with your shrimp?
A lot of salt.
She was like, what? He's like, I like my chicken well done, baby. Let's go.
Say who you are so they know.
My bad, y'all. My bad. Hold on.
If you don't have
black hours, I can't speak to
My sauce is hot enough that'll heat up my pasta.
Hey, to all the beautiful ladies out there,
Ha
got no man at the house. Hey, I catch touchdowns from Shedeur. And I, you know what I'm saying, I do my little thing.
He sound like LeJontay Wester, don't he?
Yeah, all that.
Cooking up, baby, cooking up.
Yeah. What college you went to? Alabama State, man.
Alabama State.
So we played against each other? Yeah. You know how they go. Hey, I'm on the live stream.
Let me see. Any more? Any more? Any more cooking videos? Let me see. What up, Tyler? What's going on, Tyler? What up, baby? I'm trying to find the one where he won an award.
Shedeurs look good now.
Where did he win an award at? He won an award. I can't see if I can find that video. Shedeur won an award cooking. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick, baby. Let me see if I can find it. He won a cooking. He won in the cook-off. I don't know if I could. Let me see if did I like it? Did I like the video or is it probably on my other phone? It's probably on my other phone, man. Let me see. Oh, here, check this out.
Good chat. Hey, 45 run it up.
Look at the new handshake.
I only do it one way. The right
Check
way.
this out.
The legendary way.
The legendary.
Check the handshake. You see that?
Ooh, that getting a nice color.
What you gonna say, bro?
That's getting a great color. That's great color.
Hey, man. Do not listen to the crybabies, man. Do not listen to the naysayers. They love it, Shedeur in Cleveland Browns, man. I think it's the Cleveland page. Let me see. Let's go to the Cleveland page real quick, y'all. We got one more. He actually won an award. Hold on. Cleveland. Let's see. Cleveland Browns. Let me see if they got that up there. He actually won an award today. They got that up here. Let me see. Let me see. Go to media. I forgot where I seen it at. I forgot where I seen it, y'all. It's not. Hey, what page is it on? Let me see. I don't know. I can't find it. Anyway, shout out to Shedeur, man. Shedeur and the Cleveland Browns, they out there having fun. They had a little cook-off going on with the team. Shedeur actually won an award too. He actually won. I forgot which award it was. He actually won an award for the dish that he made, the pasta and all of that. So shout out to that, man. They out there having fun, man. As you see, they loving Shedeur, man. As you see, they are loving Shedeur. All right. So I know whatever you see out there, don't believe it. I'm letting you know right now. All the naysayers and all that, the teammates love them and the coaches love them. Now, you can have your own opinion on Shedeur. You can do that. You can have your own opinion on Shedeur. Do your thing, man. Do it. Your own opinion, be cool with that. But, hey, man, a lot of people are rocking with him, okay? Y'all know what time it is, man. Okay? Now, before we get to some audio about some new people talking about Shedeur again, before we get to that audio, let's talk about, was Shedeur treated unfairly in some of the OTAs because he got the less reps, okay? It's a community of people who not rocking with Shedeur, not getting a lot of reps. Now, let's talk about it. Now, I already knew he wasn't going to get a lot of reps because the head coach and other people already said it. He's new, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, he's the last one out there. I mean, the last one to get drafted. So, that's the way they set it up, right? Cool. Other people were not feeling that. They thought he should have got more reps, especially on day, I think it was at day 2, whatever. They think he should have got more reps than day 1. But, unfortunately, that's not how they set it up. They put Shedeur at the number 4 because that's how he came in as number 4, right? Deshaun Watson hurt, and that's how he got it that's how many reps he got as a number 4 spot. But he did so good both days. He did really good both days that it didn't matter. So if he'd have got more reps, he would have did better than everybody. Even though he did, he would have outshined everybody. If he'd have got 11 reps or 15 reps like some of the other quarterbacks, it would have been ridiculous. But he had the other day he had 7 out of 9, 3 touchdowns, right? So just think about it. If he had 10, 11, or 15 reps like some of the other quarterbacks, what would a touchdown ratio and the completion ratio be? It'd be a lot higher, right? But he had 7 out of 9, which is crazy percentage. 3 touchdowns out of 9 reps. It's still crazy percentage. That means his ball placement, the way he placed the ball, the receivers can catch it. That's what that means. He placed the ball where the receivers can catch it. No matter if it's double coverage, triple coverage, he placed it in a certain place where only receivers can catch it. Now, it's up to the receiver to catch it. Obviously, they did. But his ball placement is what's talked about, y'all. They talk about his ball placement a lot. They really, and not for us. We already know that he does that. But for the people who did not watch Colorado, his last couple years, they are starting to come around and say, "Oh my God, his ball placement is crazy. We didn't even know that Shedeur can do this." So they starting to come around now. Not everybody, of course, but there's certain people who was like, "I don't know." Now they starting to come around. Who is that? Let me see. Brown Skin says, let me see. I can't really see. Let me see. Can I push it? I can't really see that. Let me turn the light on real quick. Let me turn the light up on the phone real quick. Oh, he retracted it. Never mind. He retracted it. He retracted. You got scared? You got scared, man? You retracted your statement, brother? I don't know. I guess he got scared, y'all. I don't know. Maybe he got scared. He got scared. Maybe he got scared. I don't know. Maybe he made a mistake. But anyway, his ball placement is what a lot of people are talking about. Okay, a lot of people was like, "Whoa, his ball placement is second to none." Maybe we was wrong about Shedeur. So, let's get to some videos, man. Yeah, you know, it's a lot of videos out there on Shedeur, man. So let's just get to some of those videos, man. Let's get to some of those talking videos about our boy Shedeur, man. Let's get to some of them, man. Okay, let's go find one real quick. Here go one right here. Here we go.
Is elite. His ability to layer throws is elite. I think he's got plenty of arm strength. We've seen that on display, certainly in camp at times. There's something about Shedeur. I got a chance to interview him. He is very confident, but not in a cocky way. Has a lot of belief in himself. I like him. I like the kid a lot. I was very into the Brown State game in the first round. You know, in my tape study of him, to me, if you can be that accurate, he was so tough. He got beaten up in college. I mean, absolutely annihilated behind that line. Did he develop some bad habits? Sure. But when plays were clean, his ball placement is, I think, elite. And if you can be accurate with the football, deliver, and know where it's supposed to go, you can be very successful in this league for a long time, especially in this style of an offense.
All right, that's one.
Yours look good, though.
Hold on, y'all. Okay, that's one. Brown Skin says, Cleveland Browns do not deserve him. I don't trust him at all. Wait, okay. Cleveland Browns don't deserve him. I don't trust him at all. No, I don't get scared. Okay, I was just playing with the scared part. So you saying Cleveland Browns don't deserve him, but you don't trust Shedeur. Is that what you're saying? Or did you mean you don't trust them as Cleveland? I want to understand what you say before I respond. I want to understand what you're saying, Brown Skin. Are you saying that Cleveland Brown don't deserve him and you don't trust Shedeur? Is that what you're saying? Or you saying Cleveland Brown don't deserve him and you don't trust them as the organization? He says, no, I don't trust that coach. Okay, so you don't trust, okay, you said Cleveland Brown don't deserve him because of what? They picked him in the 5th round? Like, what is the reason why you say they don't deserve him? You know what I'm saying? What's the reason for that? And you say you don't like the coach. Okay, I'm not too familiar with the coach, so I can't say I don't like the coach. I'm not too familiar with the coach. So you don't like the way they treated him in the OTAs? Is that what you're saying? Because he got less reps? Is that why you don't like the coach? Or you got other information on the coach that I don't know about? So let me know about that. Why you say the Cleveland don't deserve him, and what is the reason why you don't like the coach? All right, let's talk about it. I'm here. We here all night, baby. Let's get to it. All right. Now you just heard.
Ball placement is elite. His ability to layer throws is elite. I think he's got plenty of arm strength. We've seen that on display, certainly in camp at times. There's something about Shedeur. I got a chance to interview him. He is very confident, but not in a cocky way. Has a lot of...
All right. His ball placement is elite. And he's very confident, not in a cocky way, which that makes those people mad. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. We're going to start going live more frequently. Make sure y'all go check out our uploads too. We do uploads as well. Make sure y'all watch our uploads, and we're going to start going live a lot. Okay, we're going to try mixing it up. But make sure y'all watch our uploads, all right? We upload them every day. But we're going to start going live more often too. But y'all see that. The ball placement is elite. And he's very confident, but not in a cocky way. And that was their problem. Man, he's too cocky, man. Everybody every man needs some cockiness about him. Every man needs some cockiness about him. All right, let's go to another.
This is no knock at Shedeur Sanders. The stats that matter are not those stats. Is he seeing the field well? Is he making the right reads? Those are things we don't know on the outside.
I'm confused. Well, you know how you know someone's making...
Hey, my boy G Bush. Before you get him, let me get him. You know, let me get him, G Bush. Before I let them hear you get him, let me get him, G Bush. Let's listen to it one more time.
This is no knock at Shedeur Sanders. The stats that matter are not those stats. Is he seeing the field well? Is he making the right reads? Those are things we don't know on the outside.
I'm confused. Well, you...
Hold on, G Bush. Let me get to him. No knock on Shedeur, but those stats don't matter. Because he did so good in the OTAs, his stats don't matter. I want y'all to listen to this. Because Shedeur did so good in the OTAs, a lot of people were like, oh my God. Now people are saying OTA stats don't matter. Now, when have you ever watched a preseason game or a team go out there and people scream, OTAs don't matter? When y'all ever seen that? Come on. I want y'all to help me out. When you ever seen teams come out here or media says of your favorite team that OTAs don't matter? You ain't never seen that. You ain't never seen it. All of a sudden, it don't matter now. All of a sudden, OTA stats don't matter now, even though they know it matters because that's how they choose their quarterback. It matters because that's how they're going to choose their quarterback to perform in preseason and for the regular season. So OTAs do matter, and they know it do. But since it's Shedeur Sanders, now all of a sudden it don't matter. Oh, we got to wait till they see the pads come on. Well, that's obvious, duh. Well, we don't matter. We got to wait till he go against the starting defense. I mean, we know that too, but you only can do practice what they say practice. If they say practice throwing, you only can practice throwing. If they say practice running out of pocket, you only can practice running out of pocket. You can't just skip because you wanted to skip. Respect what is going on. Every stage, respect it. No, man. We gotta wait to see him play against the A team. So they don't want to respect the process. They don't want to respect the process that every round or every level, every stage Shedeur's put on since he's been there. He has been passing with flying colors. It is what it is, man. All right, come on.
You know how you know someone's making the right reads? You see them on the field. They throw the ball. They caught the ball, and it was a touchdown. Why is it, in all this commentary, Dylan Gabriel had a pick 60 the other day. That never gets talked about. The problem is they're gaslighting you into thinking that somehow you're being unreasonable by wanting to see a dude get a fair shot. You're being unreasonable and over hyperbolic because you think that a guy who Mel Kiper says was the best quarterback in the draft, you think that he's a good quarterback and potentially has an opportunity to be a quarterback for the Browns. But somehow you're crazy and delusional for that. You guys are just over the top and you're fanboys. The same thing happened with Baker Mayfield. Same thing happened with Deshaun Watson. Same thing happened with Johnny Manziel. When you've taken that high or you have a high profile, people have fan bases. So why is it crazy for people to want to root for somebody to be good so that the Browns can fix their quarterback situation?
It's just no.
Yep. I'm with you on that, brother. I'm with you on that. Something is wrong with them. Since we want to see Shedeur do good, they gotta try to gaslight the other people. Nah, it ain't that good, y'all. It ain't that good. Come on, man. It is that good. Let's keep going.
Look at me. What?
Hold on, man. Hold on. Some more out here. It's a lot more. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on. Let's go to ESPN. He said teammates are showing love and respect to Shedeur. Oh yeah, Tyler, they showing a lot of love and respect to him, bro. A lot of love and respect, brother. A lot of love and respect, brother. Let's go here, man. Let's see what he says. No. Let's see what they got.
Louder than words.
Not making a statement about fandom. It's
You
purely
actions,
his style.
actions
Purely
louder
his
than
style.
words.
Hold on.
Struggle. What happens if both Pickett and Flacco struggle? Then they're 1-7. Okay. Is there any way they play Sanders first, or do you feel like Gabriel is entrenched ahead of him on the depth chart?
I don't think it's entrenched. They'll be at different stages of their evolution by then. Right now, if they're 1-7 and we're talking about this Monday who's going to be number one, I'd say Gabriel.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's going to happen by November. Maybe Shedeur surpasses them. But right now,
Okay, this is the Dylan Gabriel guy. So don't get upset, y'all. Don't get upset.
it's clear out there. After the one day, Shedeur is fourth, Gabriel is third, Pickett is second, and Flacco is fourth.
All right, this that Dylan Gabriel guy. He has a right to his opinion. I'm not upset. Let's break it down. If the Cleveland Browns are 1-7, who do you go to? All right, he said Dylan Gabriel. I'm gonna say Shedeur Sanders. It's all good. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, share button. We about to start going live on a frequent basis, baby. Let's go. Make sure you watch our uploads too. Make sure you watch our uploads, but we about to start going live on a frequent basis, baby. I hope y'all ready. We're finna start cooking up. All right. So he's a Dylan Gabriel guy. So of course he's gonna pick Dylan Gabriel. Of course he is. He's supposed to. I'm gonna pick Shedeur because I believe Shedeur. He has been outperforming Dylan Gabriel this whole time. He's been outperforming Dylan Gabriel this whole time. Now, some people say, well, maybe it's neck and neck. Okay, cool. But most people say what? Most people who are there and got the ear to the streets, what they say? Oh, Shedeur is outperforming Dylan Gabriel by a mile. So we're going to go off the consensus say Shedeur is beating Gabriel by a mile. We're going to go off that. We're going to go off those numbers. All right? See, some more. Hold on.
Colin says he did.
Hold on.
Eventually Shedeur. Colin says he thinks, eventually Shedeur is going to be the starter. I would say that right now, in my mind, he's second up. By that, I mean, I don't want Kenny Pickett to play because I think it's a big waste of time. Flacco's going to start the season. And if Flacco flames, I think by the time we get to October, November, whenever that happens, I think it's more likely than not that the second quarterback to start games for the Browns this year is Shedeur Sanders. Yeah. Colin says he...
Okay. So he don't want Pickett to start. I don't got nothing against Pickett, y'all. I don't know. I don't watch him. I never watch him. A lot of people are... not I say a lot of people. You got a community of people who are not rocking with Pickett, and you got people who are rocking with him. These guys are not rocking with Pickett. They're saying Shedeur is number 2, most likely Flacco's number 1, and they believe If the Browns are 1-7 down the line, Shedeur should be next up. Hey, I don't have a problem with that. I believe Shedeur should be number 2. I believe he's going to win number 1. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Y'all see that right there, right? If we offered one free jersey, what jersey would you take as a Brown fan? Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur, Joe Flacco, or Kenny Pickett? Guess who won? Shedeur was 61%. Guess who's second? Flacco. The OG getting more love than the rookie and the other. Joe Flacco getting way more love than Dylan Gabriel and Pickett. He just ain't getting more love than Shedeur. But he has his fans though. Shout out to Joe Flacco. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. Let's get to it. All right, let me see. I know we got some more takes, man.
Was in the red zone period. Most of Shedeur's work yesterday was in the red zone period. And he was good in the red zone. He threw some nice passes. We're talking 10-yard passes here, 7-on-7.
10-yard passes count in the NFL? But you're making it sound like they don't. Don't they count?
Yeah.
Don't the 10-yarders count too, don't? Or does it got to be a 40-yard bomb?
I'm trying to put it in for...
I want y'all to see this. All these years, nobody cared about 7-on-7. They said he did good. He did good. Now Shedeur is doing good. Oh man, they don't count. The stats don't count no more, man. It don't count no more. They just said Shedeur Sanders, all his work was in the red zone, and he scored 3 times. But see how he sounded? It hurt him to say it. It hurted him to say, damn, Shedeur did very good, man. Listen to it. Listen to how painful it was for him to say that. He wanted to lie, but he couldn't. Look, watch this, because the video's out there. Watch this. I want y'all to see it. It was painful for him to say, he did good, man. He did good. Watch this. Watch this.
Don't they count?
What's this?
Most of Shedeur's work yesterday was in the red zone period. And he was good in the red zone. He threw some nice passes. We're talking 10-yard passes here, 7-on-7.
10-yard passes count in the NFL? But you're making it sound like they don't.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for asking him. Don't 10 yards passes count in the NFL? That's a first down. First down. First down. You got to get 10 yards to a first down. So for him doing 10-yard passes in the red zone and scored 3 times out of 9 times. Scored 3 times. You love that numbers in the red zone. How many teams lose a game in the red zone, y'all? A whole bunch of them. How many teams suffer in the red zone? You're like, God dang, your red zone suck. You suck in the red zone. How many? A whole bunch of them. So to have a quarterback, because in the red zone, you got to think fast. Remember that. In the red zone, you got to think fast. You ain't got all day. You got to think fast in the red zone. So to have a quarterback who can deliver like that in the red zone, you love that because you need to score in the red zone. A lot of teams fail to score in the red zone throughout the season and in the playoffs and in the championship. And that's why they end up losing, because their red zone offense is not good. So to have a quarterback who can score 9 times out of 10 in the red zone, you love it. You watched him in Colorado and Jackson State. The red zone, they usually score in the red zone. It's very rare that Colorado or Jackson State did not score in the red zone that Shedeur is a quarterback. You know that, and I know that. So why is he feel like, well, it's only 10 yards. 10 yards is the first down. You got to go 10 yards to get a first down. I'm glad he said, well, doesn't that work in NFL? Well, I'm trying to rephrase it. And you can't rephrase it. It doesn't matter how many yards. You need to work on it.
Don't they count? Don't the 10-yarders count too, don't? Or does it got to be a 40-yard bomb?
I'm trying to put it in perspective. Come on. He did fine.
See, it hurts. But if he was stinking like they all thought he would, if he was stinking up the joint like they all thought he would, yeah, it's his daddy fault. You already know they'll be going after his daddy. But since he don't stink, since he out there killing it, I'm trying to put it in a different perspective. Ah, man, he did good, man. Ah, he did good. Wow. Wow. Y'all seeing this, right? Y'all seeing this. I'm letting you see it. I'm not just talking. So if Shedeur was stinking up the place, he'd have called, yeah, we knew the kid wasn't good. We knew he wasn't good. They would have said all that. But since he is that good, it's only 707. We gotta, the stats don't matter now. So now the 707 stats don't matter. And doing good in the red zone on 707 don't matter. We gotta wait till he play the first string players. Come on, man. Nah, bro. Nah, this is sad. This is sad, man. This is sad out here, man. It's sad. Yeah. But we used to it, though. We used to it.
He did fine.
Look how they laughing. Look how they laughing. They know it hurts. They've been wanting to say, they want to talk bad about him so bad, but they can't do it. Shedeur is making these people have heart attacks. Look how sad he was. He did fine. And they crack it up because you want to talk bad about this young man, don't you? You want to talk bad about him, but you can't. Listen, look how they cracking up, y'all. Look how they cracking up at him. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. We about to start going live frequently, baby, and make sure you watch our uploads because we doing that too.
He did fine.
Listen to that.
He did fine.
Listen to how they start laughing. Sad, ain't it? It's crazy.
Because if he went 3 for 9 with 2 picks, you'd have said the same thing, right? Okay.
Incomplete passes from 10 yards. That's a red flag.
Okay,
If
so
you make
don't.
them,
Yeah. Okay, so don't.
good.
You're done.
Like he said, if he went 3 for 9, you would have said the same thing? No. Well, incomplete passes in the 10-yard, that's a problem. See that? They don't. And what I tell y'all? It's not. I'm not trying. What I tell y'all? You got those certain people in this world in the sports that they just don't like this right here, bro. They just don't like it, bro. They just don't like it. They don't want it to be. They don't want that to be the highlight of this organization. They don't want that to be the ruler of the organization. This is what it is. Shedeur didn't do nothing to nobody. Why is these analysts for Cleveland Brown doing this when he didn't do nothing to nobody? Why you have this animosity towards Shedeur when he didn't do nothing to nobody? Dylan Gabriel's doing pick sixes out there. Dylan Gabriel has done 2 pick sixes so far, and you ain't heard a word about it. You ain't heard a word about it. But if that Shedeur would have did it, that'd have been. It's not everybody, y'all. It's just certain Cleveland Brown analysts. They just got this disdain towards Shedeur. Like it hurts to talk about him. But when it comes to Dylan Gabriel, it lights up. Yeah, Dylan Gabriel, man. We love him, man. He got so much experience, man. But he threw 2 pick sixes already. Talk about that. They won't do it, y'all. They won't do it.
Talking about Shedeur, I think you've lost some credibility there because everybody knows you have an agenda, which is fine. Because I'll be the good guy, you be the bad cop, and we'll make it work.
Riz,
Tone, how
you're
long?
sounding like a scorned schoolgirl over this issue. Come on, let's be real.
Got called out. He got called out and he started calling them names. You sound like a scorned schoolgirl. Nah, bro, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy work.
Best quarterback at OT.
Get my phone. Yeah, let's go.
Yesterday, from what I heard,
Yeah.
and I talked to 20 people that were there.
Yeah.
Consensus best quarterback, Joe Flacco.
Okay.
Consensus second best quarterback, Shedeur Sanders.
Wow.
Consensus third, Dylan Gabriel. Consensus worst player at OTAs, Kenny Pickett.
Here at Benny.
You heard that? They said consensus was Joe Flacco. I ain't mad. Joe Flacco was slinging that thing. I'm not mad. They said Joe Flacco was number 1, Shedeur was number 2. I ain't mad because Joe Flacco was Joe Flacco had more reps, and he definitely was slinging that thing. The clips that I see of Joe Flacco, he definitely was slinging that thing. I'm not mad at it, but I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. But guess who was second? Shedeur Sanders. It ain't nothing else to talk about, y'all. It's nothing else to talk about. They already know. Already, y'all. Already Shedeur is number 2. Joe Flacco got more reps, so I respect it. Joe Flacco got more reps, so I respect it. But we already know what time it is. Give Joe Flacco and Shedeur the same type of reps. We already know what time it is. But I respect the OG. I respect the OG Joe Flacco. Because I told you, he's still a decent quarterback, baby. He a good backup. He can win you some games. But we already know what number 1 is. He said Kenny Pickett was the worst. Dylan Gabriel was number 3. But we know this already. So you gonna get it. If you want to get a job to Joe Flacco because he the OG, give it to him. But we already know the keys gonna get handed to Shedeur sooner or later. Sooner or later, Shedeur gonna get the keys. Sooner or later, we know that. And once he get the keys, it's over. But we're gonna go through the process. We're gonna go through the process, y'all. Just all the new Cleveland Brown fans that follow Shedeur, just hold your horses, baby. I'm gonna tell y'all, hold your horses. All the Scope Bus fans, don't trip. Hold your horses. We already know what's about to happen. We already seen this before. We seen it at Jackson State and we seen it at Colorado. We already know what's about to happen. For all the naysayers, let them keep doubting themselves. More egg on their face. More egg on their face. More egg on their face. They thought Shedeur was gonna come in here and mess up. He's been great this whole time. He's been so good that they had to make up stuff. Well, you know he's not really doing that good. Nope. We already know that's a lie. Well, Dylan Gabriel just outshining him. And what did they just say? Dylan Gabriel, look, the people that keep saying Dylan Gabriel, what did this man just say? We're going off the consensus, which means they got a poll. They put a poll out there. The poll said the number 1 was Joe Flacco. Number 2 was who? Dylan Gabriel. Shedeur Sanders. Dylan Gabriel was 3. I told y'all, they're lying about Dylan Gabriel. They're lying about it. Is he doing horrible? No. But is he beating Shedeur? No. Instead of they just admitting it, nah, man, Shedeur ain't beating Dylan Gabriel. The consensus already said it. Look, go check my uploads. I listen to people who got people that's there reporting back to the people. Bro, Dylan Gabriel can't mess with Shedeur. They letting them know this. Dylan Gabriel can't hold his jock strap right now. That's how much Shedeur is beating Dylan Gabriel out right now. Now again, you got other people, they both doing good and they both got some stuff to work on. I'm okay with that medium take. But the truth is, Shedeur is out there outshining Dylan Gabriel, and it is what it is. Just respect it. But let's listen again. Let's listen again.
Best quarterback at OTAs yesterday, from what I heard, and I talked to 20 people that were there.
Yeah.
Consensus best quarterback, Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Consensus.
Number 2.
Second best quarterback.
Shedeur.
Shedeur Sanders.
Wow. Easy money.
Consensus third, Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel.
Consensus worst player at OTAs.
Pickett.
Kenny Pickett.
Aaron Benny.
Yeah. What are we talking about right now? What are we even playing? That's how you know. See, let's go back, y'all. Let's go back. Hold on. Let's go back.
You want to go to?
Let's go back.
Most of Shedeur's work yesterday was in the red zone period. And he was good in the red zone. He threw some nice passes. We're talking 10-yard passes here, 7-on-7.
10-yard passes count in the NFL? But you're making it sound like they don't.
The guy just told you Shedeur was the second best OTA quarterback behind Joe Flacco. And I believe because Joe Flacco got more reps. If Shedeur would have got the same amount of reps, he would have been number 1. That's just my opinion. He had 7 for 9. Give him 5 to 7 more reps. I'm telling you, he would have been number 1. That's just what it is. The man just told you Shedeur was the second best. This man right here is only 10 yards. Listen, it hurts. Some of these players, some of these fans and these analysts don't want you know what quarterback. We just have to say it. They don't want a you know what quarterback. Especially that comes with that bravado, that command. They command the room. Some of these, you know what? It rubs them the wrong way for no reason.
Most of Shedeur's work yesterday was in the red zone period. And he was good in the red zone. He threw some nice passes. We're talking 10-yard passes here in 7-on-7.
10-yard passes count in the NFL? But you're making it sound like they don't. Don't they count?
Yeah.
Don't the 10-yarders count too, Tone? Or does it got to be a 40-yard bomb?
I'm trying to put it in perspective. Come on.
Sad.
He did fine.
Look at that. It's sad, ain't it? Let me see. Hold on. I don't know. Is people count? Oh, people. Oh, okay. My bad. I didn't know you was commenting. Hold on. Brooklyn says, yeah, because I picked him in the 5th round. You don't have nobody in their quarterback room that can better than him. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm. That's hold on. Is it AW? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me go to the stream so I can see her comment. Hold on. All right, here we go. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. We're gonna start going live more often, y'all. Let's get to it. Okay. I'm sorry, Brownsky, I didn't see it. No, I don't trust the coach. Okay, or them. Yes, because I picked him in the 5th round. You don't have nobody in their quarterback room that can play better than him. I agree with you right there. I don't think nobody is better than him. Again, Joe Flacco is a seasoned quarterback, but other than that, no. Brownson said Dylan Gabriel has 2 interceptions and block pass. He's a 3rd round pick. Again, Dylan Gabriel played for Oregon. He did his thing over there with Oregon. So I'm not saying he's not a bad quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He just ain't better than Shedeur, in my biased and unbiased opinion. Right, because he lying. Okay, Arch H-Town says Kenny Pickett is trash NFL quarterback. Look, I don't know Kenny Pickett trash. I'm not gonna say that. AW, what up, AW says, have you seen Coach Prime talking about Asante Samuels? Check it out if you haven't. I heard it today. Nah, I know they did a live stream today. I seen the video, but I did not watch it. I will try to check it out. I did see Coach Prime and Asante Samuels do a video, but I did not watch it. He says if Stefanski tries to keep Shedeur benched, let me see, this might be his last season head coach. Okay, let's put the phone down real quick. My boy said if Stefanski tried to keep Shedeur benched, this will be his last season as a head coach. Now, let's break that down. AW, you believe that the owners of the Browns will fire Stefanski if he doesn't play Shedeur around what game? What game do you pick that he must be in? What game? The 6th game, the 7th game. Remember, if Joe Flacco starts and he doing well, how you gonna kick him out? But if they doing bad, I understand. But what if Joe Flacco doing well? Do you still push Shedeur in? Or you wait till, whoever starts doing bad and then you put him in? So you said by the 6th game. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people say, man. So let me know. You said by the 6th game, okay. So what if Flacco is doing well? What about that? What if he's doing well? What do you do then? Do you still put him in? Do you still say, you know what? We still got to give this young kid or you keep Flacco in until things get rough? That's going to be a hard thing. Let me know, my brother. If Flacco is, whoever gets number 1 job and it's not Shedeur, what do you do if they start off good, 5-1, 4-1, 5-2 or something like that? Do you still take him out, put Shedeur in, or do you wait till the things get rough? Let me know, man. All right, I'm waiting on my brother to answer. Until he answers, y'all. Until he answers, man. Let's go find some more clips until he answers. All right, let's go back to Twitter. I think we got some more clips that people talking about Shedeur, man. I think we got some more clips.
Trying to put it in perspective. Come on.
But this was funny. This was hilarious. Get the likes up, y'all. Can we get the likes up to 11? 3 more likes. 3 more likes. All right. Let's listen to this.
Let's put the numbers up for the television audience. It appears in the 4-quarterback derby, despite the fact that Shedeur Sanders had the fewest attempts, he was the most efficient and most productive with the fewest reps. Justin, I've seen enough. I'm calling it a wrap. The Herd Newsroom is calling it in Ohio by a landslide. Shedeur Sanders should be starting. We are calling Ohio as the projected winner in a race that is not as close as the fake news projected. You can keep selling me on Pickett. You can keep selling me on Dylan Gabriel. Now, Flacco, I buy. Flacco, I like. He's one of my favorite guys that's ever played in the league. He's like, everybody likes Flacco, and I think he's going to win the starting job initially. I really like Flacco. But I'm calling it. I'm calling it for Shedeur.
All right. So Colin says Shedeur should be number 2 right after Flacco. That's just his take after seeing a lot of stuff.
The great thing about SGA, Paige Becker, when you...
Now they got this thing says, what should Shedeur do to get number 1 quarterback? What can he do? Right? That's what they got. How can Shedeur Sanders rise to Browns' number 1 quarterback? He doesn't make that decision, but okay, my boy, he answered. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. He answered. Let's go back. Okay. He said, we already know that the owner made the call to get Shedeur and the GM, and head coach didn't want him. Okay. Wait, how you know that? How you know Shedeur is a GM call? How you know that? I don't know that. I did hear people say that though. So you believe the owner is the reason, or the general manager is the reason why Shedeur is a Cleveland Brown? Okay, I didn't know that. I heard of that, but I never seen proof though. Okay, AW says Stefanski seems to be trying to come up with excuses if he doesn't play Shedeur. Colin, all of a sudden talking different when he was just blaming DEION and Shedeur for draft situation. It came out that the owner made the call, and I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. So you said Colin was talking different months ago. I did hear that though. Somebody did say Colin was talking different months ago, before the draft. I did hear somebody. I did see somebody type that in there, that Colin was talking different before the draft. So yeah, I guess you're right about that. I didn't know that either. I didn't know that Colin was talking anything. No, you know what? No, I did. No, you guys are right. I did see that take. I did see some of that take where he started blaming DEION and all. I did see some of that. You guys are right. You guys are right. So it did come out. So Shedeur is a general manager pick, not a head coach pick. Oh, that makes sense because they picked Dylan Gabriel. So that makes kind of sense. Colin talked trash about 2 weeks ago. Oh, it was 2 weeks ago? I didn't know that. No, I didn't know he did something 2 weeks ago. What did he say 2 weeks ago? I had no idea he said something 2 weeks ago. What did he say 2 weeks ago? Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, y'all. Can we get the likes up to 8? 3 more likes, something like that? It is what it is. But yeah, I didn't know he said something. He said, what did he say 2 weeks ago? I thought that was a while ago. Maybe what I seen was 2 weeks ago. GM didn't want Shedeur Sanders either. So who wanted him then? So they picked him because I guess they was right. They did say they picked him because he was still there. All right, then no. They did say they picked him because he was still on the board. I did remember they said that. We traded up to get him because he was still on the board. Oh, the owner. He said the owner. So the owner is friends with DEION. Is that what you're saying? The owner is friends with DEION? That's the only reason why that happened because the owner is friends with DEION. Is that what you're saying? Hey, but I know whoever made the decision, I know they happy right now, bro. That's all I'm saying. They struck gold with this decision, bro. Okay, it panned out very good. Panned out good, man. Panned out good. What time is it, y'all? 9. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm about to. Hey, we got 10 more minutes, man. We got 10 more minutes. I gotta get up out of here. Yeah. We got like 10 more minutes. Probably 5 to 10 more minutes. A good hour. Good hour, y'all. We gonna start going live more often too, y'all. So I want y'all to get ready. Get that notification bell. Hit your notification bell. He says, that's why I think the head coach is going to have to play Shedeur at some point. I don't look again. I don't know this. I don't know I don't know the relationship between the head coach and the GM and the owner, so I don't know nothing about that. I believe the script. They got a script and they go follow it. That's what I believe. I believe they have a script and they will follow it. And they're gonna follow it. So that's what I believe. I don't know the relationship between the owner and the GM and the head coach to say that, well, he got to play Shedeur or he's going to get fired. I don't know. That could be a thing. It could not be a thing. So I'm not very sure about what's going to happen with that. All I know is there will be a chance somewhere down the line, and he gonna get in there and do his thing. That's all I know. Hey W, did you see the cooking videos? Yeah, they got cooking videos of the team. The team loves Shedeur. They got the new handshake with one of the players, the new handshake, all that. So Shedeur, whenever he get his chance, you already know he gonna get in there. He gonna get in there and do his thing, man. He did his thing with Colorado. He went crazy with Jackson State too. Same thing. So whenever he get in there, he gonna do his thing, man. Whenever he get in there, he gonna do his thing. Yeah, the cooking video was fire, y'all. The cooking video was fire. They love Shedeur, man. Do not let these outsiders that's not inside tell you. They love him, man. It's a lot of fans around the city are happy that they got somebody that they can say, you know what? They can bring the lights and the cameras and the stardom there. They're happy to have that. Now, Deshaun Watson was that, but then he got hurt. So I'm not saying that they didn't have that before, but Deshaun Watson been hurt too much. So the team does not believe in Deshaun Watson no more because the team wasn't good and then he ended up getting hurt. So now they got somebody else that came in. So they're happy. They're ready to see what's going to happen. See, you already sold out. Yeah, see, you. Shout out. 3 seasons in a row. Sold out season tickets. 3 seasons in a row. Sold out season tickets. What they going to say, y'all? What they going to say? Can't say nothing. And we got like 3 recruits today? 3 commits today? I'm going to start doing videos on commits again. Don't worry, y'all. I'm going to start talking about the new commits again. Don't worry. I got y'all. I think we got like 2 or 3 commits today. Then like this whole week, we got about what? 4, 5, maybe 6 commits this whole week already? Yeah, man. So 3 seasons in a row, season tickets sold out. What they going to say? What they going to talk about? They don't know. We get new recruits, new commits. Every week, new commits. Every week, somebody committing or somebody coming and then they committing 2-3 days later. The groundwork has been set for 2 years. It ain't too much they got to do no more, y'all. The groundwork has been set at Colorado the first 2 years. They ain't really got to do that much recruiting no more. They still go recruit, but the groundwork has been set. Got a Heisman Trophy winner, a Golden Arm winner, breaking records, got their name in the goddamn stadium. Took a 1-11 team to a, what was it, 1-11 to 4-8 to 9-4. Went to a bowl game in 2 years. They're like, oh, Coach Prime and all the lights and the NIL deals they be getting. The groundwork has been set. Coach Prom told you, I ain't selling. I ain't got nothing for sale. You could come to Colorado and check it out. Colorado sells itself. He tell you every time. I don't sell the kids nothing. I tell them to come to Colorado because Colorado sells itself. All I tell you is we got a good program. You can utilize all the resources, and then you go out and sightsee. And most of them they come back. Most of them when they go to Colorado, it's hard to say no. It's hard. Ask anybody who committed to Colorado. Once you get there and you go meet the teammates and the staff and you go sightseeing, it's hard to say, I don't want to come back. It's hard. It's been like that for 2 years, going on 3 years now. Once you get out there and you meet the staff and you see the facility and you see all the resources and then you go sightseeing, the mountains and all of that, it's hard to say, I don't want to play here. It's hard, they say. A lot of players say it's hard. That's why DEION say, I don't need to go to your house. You come here. See everything. Get to know some of the players. And then let us know what you... And most of them, they come back. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Yeah, so shout out to DEION, man. Season 3, baby. Season 3 on the way, y'all. It's about team this year. It's about team this year, y'all. Okay? Enough of the individual players. This year, it's about we want a great team. And I think we're going to get it. I think we're going to get it. We're getting depth players right now. We're getting depth pieces. I think we're going to get a great team this year, y'all. A hungry team, too. Establish that running game. We going to cook it. We can get a nice running game. We're going to get cooking, y'all. All right? Salters is really that guy. All right? Go watch some of the Salters highlight. He's really that guy. Then you got Juju right behind him who's going to be learning. All right, we got a great backup system, man. All right? Great running backs. We just got to make sure our O-line block, and we in there. We need a running game this year, baby, so we can get busy on them. All right? Two-dimension offense, and from what I'm hearing, that our defense is still like that. That's what I'm hearing. They saying don't trip on the defense. We got new dogs in there mixed with the old dogs. And our defense should be just as good or better than last year. All right? That's what's going on. That's what's going on right now, y'all. That's what's going on. All right? I'm about to get up out of here. I got to get something to eat. I'm about to kick my feet up. Go watch some Netflix or some Prime. You know what I'm saying? Prime Video, movies or something. So, yo, like, share, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Make sure you go watch our uploads, too. We're going to start doing live more often. All right, season is around the corner. So we finna start building up. And we getting closer to being monetized, okay? We already got the 1,000 subscribers. Now we working to the 4,000 watch time out. So we will be doing uploads and we will be going live more frequently. All right? So thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to Shedeur for holding it down and making all the naysayers move the goalposts. OTAs don't matter no more. Doing 10-yard drills don't matter no more. Now they losing their mind because every test he passing it and they can't believe it. Not everybody. Just those certain group of people, community of people who don't want to just give it up. They're running out of excuses, y'all. They're running out of excuses. All right, let's hear that one more time before we go. Let's hear that one part one more time before we go. One more time, y'all. Hold up. One more time before we go, man. Let's go back to Twitter. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let me see. Let's see, which one was it? It was a phone call. Was it this one?
Colin says he thinks, eventually Shedeur is going to be the
No, not that one.
They play Sanders first, or do you feel like Gabriel is...
No, not that one. Hold on. Where's that one at? Where's that one video? Where's that one at? Where's that one video, y'all? Is it this one? Let me see. Yeah, here you go.
Most of Shedeur's work yesterday was in the red zone period. And he was good in the red zone. He threw some nice passes. We're talking 10-yard passes here, 7-on-7.
10-yard passes count in the NFL? But you're making it sound like they don't. Don't they count?
Yeah.
Don't the 10-yarders count too, Tone? Or does it got to be a
they do.
40-yard bomb?
I'm trying to put it in perspective. Come on. He did fine. He did fine.
Because if he went 3 for...
I'm out of here, y'all. It's your boy Sue Deion Sanders. I ain't hard to find, man. Scope Bucks. Shout out to the Cleveland Browns, man. Dog pound. Y'all know what it is. Hey, Shedeur, keep making it, baby. Keep making them eat their words, Shedeur. Keep doing what you've been doing your whole life. You know what you've been doing. Legendary. I'm out of here, man. Peace.